And I asked him to start the new year off right.
Yep.
We're going to do the 2015 here.
That's what we're going to do.
And then April will be 5 years I've been on the American Radio
Wow,
Network.
that seemed possible.
Unbelievable, huh?
Yeah.
We got Kyra, the video girl. She does a great job. So go to G-Rock, go to YouTube, and then put in G-Rock Demo Radio tomorrow, and you can be able to see this show on YouTube. And then go to KTSTFMAnaheim.com. That's our new website, and it has all our bios. You can listen to this show, and then go to TuneIn Radio, download the app, and you can listen to it on any device. Just put in KTSTFMAnaheim.com, and we also are broadcasting 89.5 FM, about a 10 or 12 mile radius in Anaheim.
But if they go to YouTube and just type in demo radio or G-Rock demo,
yeah, they go to YouTube, G-Rock Demo Radio. She's going to post it. Sean Roberts is in the house.
Yeah.
All right. Woo. So, yeah, she's going to post it tomorrow. You'll see the video.
That's YouTube.
YouTube. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Let's start off with a little Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Let's do it. Now, what a great rendition. What a great rendition that was.
Yeah.
The
We gotta do it. We've got
I got Sean Roberts in the house. Well, we're starting a new year off right.
That's right.
We got the boy.
I need some blues lessons. Do you know anybody really good?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, after all these years that Stevie Ray's been gone, they finally inducted him to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So that'll be coming up later this year, I think in March. I don't know when they do it, but him, Joan Jett, a bunch of people. Yeah. All right, Sean, what's going on with you?
Well, I heard there was this fabulous blues player, fabulous blues guitarist that was going to be on your show today. So I'm like, I need to come down and see who in the heck it is. Now, Robert's here, but where's the blues player? He is the man. Robert's good to see you, my friend. I want to come down and say hello and see how you were.
Thank you so much. much. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to everybody out there. Of course to you, Gary.
Did you bring a guitar?
If I didn't, this man would shoot me.
That's right.
So, but I want to say real quick. Last time that Robert and I saw each other was, I think, for Veterans Day.
Yes, Veterans Day.
We just found out that my son and your
Granddaughter
go to the same school.
Get out of here.
I had no clue at all whatsoever.
Small world.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, go to the same elementary school, which is kind of cool. You're jamming on that thing, man.
Yeah, it was really the vocals. Yeah,
All right,
this,
we'll get
the
him.
guitar and he's.
Oh, this band is aged, like a fine wine.
Still selling the lessons on DVD.
That's why we're here.
RobertDeanBlues.com.
.com.
Sure, go there and get your blues lessons on DVD and country, Beatles, Carlos Santana, CCR.
Okay, everybody.
Bass
The
lessons,
first
slide
one
lessons.
is First one is Secrets to Playing Killer Blues. Disc 1, Disc 2, Blues and Major Keys. Disc 3, Blues and Minor Keys. Disc 4, Blues Rock. Disc 5, Blues Chords. And 6, the jazz side of blues. That's like the Stevie Ray Vaughan type.
Kind of a jazzy, swingy style,
And Robert was telling me that you could just call him up and he'll make you any DVD, the bootleg series.
The bootleg series. Yeah, it started about a year ago, and one of my customers called me on the phone from Tennessee or someplace, and he said, "Hey, I got a song that I want to learn that's not on your website, and can you make me up my own personal 1-hour lesson?" So he gave me the song. I said, "Yeah, I'll do that." And so I did that, and so I've got close to 1,000 people on my mailing list over the past 6 years that have ordered from me on the website.
Jeez, that's great.
Not to mention these characters back in Alabama that just send a check in. So yeah, they got a mobile home and an internet, right? So
Here you go.
oh, yeah, if they don't have a credit card. Okay, but anyway.
Oh, so they pay you in moonshine, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, I contacted my mailing list and said, "Hey, I just did a personalized lesson for some character that called me. Anybody interested in that?" And so the whole thing just took off.
Wow, that's great.
Oh,
So I
that's
had
great,
to just
man.
film all these DVDs. I call it the bootleg session, and whatever you want. I mean, I've had people ask for everything.
Well, that's good because you can
Everything.
play everything.
Well, I'm 150 years old, right? So I know how to play the Yardbirds and all this kind of stuff. The Beatles. And so
We got to teach the youth. We have to teach the youth of America the real music. The music they have today is not right.
It's definitely different, and I'll vouch for this for Robert because Robert and I met about back in '98.
Yeah.
In '98, and it was funny because Robert was teaching at a small music store in Cyprus called Alley Cat, and that's where I met Robert at. And he was just trying to get students. He was doing group lessons, and that's where I met Robert at. And I kind of knew what to do to a degree. I just didn't know the mechanics of it. And Robert is such a great teacher. I mean,
thank you.
It's kind of like. It's better than reading a book for dummies on how to play, because Robert really breaks it down for you. He goes, "Look, man, it's this easy."
Yeah.
And and that was the joy. And now, since we've gotten together a couple of times, we can feed off of each other, and that's how good of a teacher
And
Robert
the
is.
lessons, if you go for a private lesson, you only get it for that hour. He has the DVD. You can play it over, practice it, replay it
Yeah.
over. That's
Sure.
the best. And they're only the same deal.
And the way Robert teaches is so good because, like I said, he makes it simple for you.
I let the student play, and I play with them, and they do what I do, and they learn. I call it teaching with meaning. So you show them, and then they do it. It's just like learning to drive a car.
Yeah.
You can't learn to drive a car by reading a book. You got to have somebody in the front seat with you and say, "Okay, take your foot off the brake. Now go put that. Okay, let's go around the block," and that's how
Right.
you learn. So books are good for reference points, but boy, if you're going to buy a guitar and you just go down to the music store and get a beginner's book, it's pretty hard to learn out of a book. You need someone that should sit with you and show you.
And they're only $28 people. He pays his shipping and handling. Like he says, he has thousands of satisfied customers. I've known him for over 5 years now. And if he can teach me and Benny, he can teach anybody.
Hey, if you can teach me, you know, to do it. Matter of fact, I think right after I took lessons from Robert, the first time I really ever did a guitar solo, I was playing at Knott's Berry Farm, opening up for Aaron Tippin. So here I am on the Calico stage.
Right.
You know, the guitar player looks over at me and goes, "You want to take it?" I went, "Okay." And did, you know, if it wasn't for Robert, you know, to give me the confidence that I needed as a guitar player, I you know, still wouldn't be able to play the guitar the way I do it now and write the songs the
Look
way
at
I
that,
write
you're in
songs.
a bunch of different bands,
You
you
gotta
have
do
your
it.
own.
Yeah, you know, like I said, and Robert simplifies it. You know, he makes it very unintimidating, and that's the cool thing about Robert. Because when you learn to play an instrument, it can be very intimidating.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And this man next to me takes that all away.